In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the remote and how all the buttons work. First thing you're going to do is flip it over, and the batteries go in the back where the keyboard is. Then you have to hit the OK button and the TV button simultaneously just once together, and that will link it to the box. And before you do all this, the little dongle piece that comes with it, you have to plug that into the back of the box. There's two little spots that it fits into. You can put it in either one. Then we have this is the home button. Once you're in the 360 app and you want to go back to the home screen, where the settings are and where the screen that when you first turn the box on, you'll hit this button. This is the menu button. So if you're hovering over something and you hit that, it'll allow you to add things to favorites and just give you all the menu options. This button here, the backwards C, that is the back button. I've seen a lot of customers think that they hit this left button to go back, but these are just the up, left, down, right when you're navigating through the box. This is the back button. You have your volume. On mine, I like to turn the TV volume all the way up and then use this to control the volume. This you don't really use. This is mute, and this button here with the red cursor, that toggles between Air Mouse and these buttons. So when you first connect it, usually it's on Air Mouse. So when you move the remote around, you'll see the mouse on the screen moving like a Wii controller. And then to stop that, you click the Air Mouse button. Okay, so it toggles back and forth. So when you click that, it'll be on the Air Mouse where you're moving the remote around without hitting any buttons, just moving it. And then when you hit the button again, it'll switch to where you have to use these physical up, down, left, right. So that button goes between those two options. And then when you want to watch something or click on something, you just hit the OK button. It's pretty much this side. Now there's a gyroscope in this, so when you want to type in a show or search for something, you can just flip it over, and it will automatically know that it's on this side, and you can just start typing. You don't have to hit any buttons. Now when you're typing in your Wi-Fi password, sometimes you have numbers. You can see how there's the 1, 2, 3. It's the little blue numbers there. You have to hit the Alt button. It's blue. It says ALT, Alt. When you click that, you just click it once and it'll allow you to use the little blue, whatever's blue. So if you want to use numbers, you hit Alt, and then you can hit 1, 2, 3, or whatever numbers you need. And then once you hit Alt again, it'll go back to the white or the letters. There's your caps lock if your Wi-Fi password needs capital letters. And you have the backspace right here. So if you mess up and you need to go back or delete something, you can delete each one at a time here. You also have the enter button, but what I usually do is, for example, for a Wi-Fi password, I'll type it in. If there's numbers, I'll hit Alt, put the numbers. As soon as it's put in, I'll flip it. I'll hit down to go to connect. It'll say connect now, and then I just hit OK. So you can flip it back and forth and use whatever buttons that you prefer. That's pretty much everything about the remote. And If you have any other questions, you can always send me an email.